I'm Linda, for those of you who haven't worked out with me yet. I used to coach Jess back in physique, so we've built a really good relationship. He asked me to work here 3 times before I finally said yes.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. Life just didn't work out before to be here. But similar story to Gina. I wasn't pre-diabetic or anything, but 225 pounds plus weight. I stopped drinking soda and lost 10 pounds the first week because it's that inflammatory. Like, you literally hold that much water weight drinking soda. It's disgusting. So I quit soda when I started my journey, started riding bike, got into massage therapy. We have a lovely massage therapist with us today. And in the first, I think it took me 5 years to lose 50 pounds. And then I plateaued for years. Then I found physique, took the rest off. I'm maintaining about 75 pounds loss. So you can do it.
That's awesome.
You just stick with it and you eat right. Don't eat gummy bears like I do when I stress eat. But to say, we're all human. We're all going to eat something we shouldn't from time to time. You just can't hate yourself too much or beat yourself up too much, because then you just continue that process and you go backwards. You just have to reset every morning, whatever it takes to get it done. But sugar is really the most addictive substance right now probably on planet Earth. More addictive than those really high drugs that you see on the streets. Once you're in it, it's hard to get out. Really, really hard. I used to closet eat candy at night because it was super addictive, and that was my comfort zone. 0 sugar. This is your go-to drink every day. You should be getting close to a gallon if you're looking for good fat loss. If you're not staying hydrated, you're going to plateau because the water helps flush the fat from your system. If you're not getting enough, you just stay water retentive, basically. Your body holds on to any fluid it gets. Body armor. Any of you drink this? No?
I have
You
in the past.
have. How much sugar do you think's in here, Jake?
I think it's probably 28 grams and then 28 grams of added sugar.
26 added sugars. So only 2 sugars in here come naturally from the fruit that they use to make it. This is what 28 grams of sugar looks like in your supposed health drink. This is not really healthy. There's not anything in here that would make it worth drinking as a supplement for your diet. And then we have this thing. It says heart healthy right on the top. This has more sugar than your body armor.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is supposedly healthy, but it's not. You have 32 added sugars in this little jar here. All right. So healthy drinks, not always healthy. Read your labels. Really important to know what kind of sugars you're taking in.
32.
That's 32
Wow.
grams of sugar right there.
That's a lot.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg on drinks. Energy drinks. We have Red Bull. Even sugar-free formulas are not actually sugar-free. Most of them contain aspartame. Aspartame reacts to your system the same as cane sugar. Aspartame actually prevents weight loss because of how it affects your body. Just like carcinogens, it can actually lead to cancer as well. So aspartame is something to avoid as much as you avoid taking in sugars. Let's see.
And don't 90% of your diet, anything diet, have that in it?
Yeah, most everything that says diet or sugar-free contains aspartame. Sucralose is also found in a lot of drinks. It just has to be trace amounts. It has to be like 1 gram of, or whatever, to keep it super low in your system. Makes it, like these have a little bit of sucralose in them, and we'll talk about these in a little bit, but
It's 10 cubes.
10 cubes of sugar, and each cube is 4 grams of sugar, by the way. Do you guys drink Red Bull?
Good.
Nobody? Good.
I don't want to have a heart attack.
My heart is awesome.
Yeah, oh yeah, and it affects your heart health really bad to drink some of these things with what's in them. Speaking of the diets, people switch to diet when they go on a diet, not realizing that all that aspartame is 200 times more sweet actually per gram than sugar on average. So it's really gross to think about. And not being able to read what's in these. Like, I looked at it to try and tell you what some of these things are, and it's thankfully not as bad as what I thought it was gonna be. Iced tea. How many of you like to go grab iced tea on road trips? Yeah. Do you get the unsweetened?
Yes.
Oh, good. Because this actually has more sugar than a soda.
Wow.
Some of the sodas. But that's a lot of cubes right there
Wow.
in this bottle. So for your kids' health and your kids' future and their dental health, we were talking about this in the office the other day. Our children's teeth are more at risk than they've ever been before because how many more added sugars they're putting into things. Cereal, crackers, your milk. Milk is up to 12 grams of sugar a cup. 10 or so years ago it was only 8 grams. So that's how much more sugar they're adding to keep people drinking the product, keeping them addicted. The sugar just, it's, like I said, the most addictive substance
Same with
on the planet.
fruit juice.
Fruit juices, they're adding more
Orange
added
juice,
sugars.
apple juice, yeah, it's not near as healthy as
What it used to be.
they pretend it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do fluoride treatments on 1-year-olds now,
Yeah.
because 1-year-olds come in with rotten teeth already.
Yeah, because they're predisposed in the womb or genetics, and then all the sugar in the formulas. And like I said, just regular milk off the shelf now is so high in sugar. I've stopped drinking milk for the most part because of that.
Even like your 1% or non-fat milk still has that much sugar in
They
it?
still have 12 plus grams of sugar, yeah. And then your alternative milks, oat milk. You can have an unsweetened oat milk, but if you're watching your carbs, there's still 20-something carbs a serving in it. So you have to really read your labels if you want to find something alternative and low carb. You're going to go unsweetened, and your nut milks are going to be lower in carbs than your plant, like oat and other soy and stuff. So you really ought to just read the labels on anything you pick up to drink. Yeah. Huh?
Just use water in your cereal.
Unsweetened coconut milk, you still need to check the carbs because coconut is higher in carbs than almond. So yeah, you just gotta find one that'll work for you. Unsweetened preferably, right? You don't wanna add sugars to your diet. These bad boys. I've never had a Monster in my life. Does anybody wanna describe what it's like to drink one?
Extremely sugary.
Delicious.
Extremely sugary. Jess, you drink energy drinks.
I not those ones, like
Okay.
healthy. That one tastes like sour apple.
Yeah?
Somebody drank it.
How much
They're better
caffeine?
than Red Bull.
How much caffeine's in one of those?
Oh God, where's that at on these?
I don't know.
Like 240.
So this one only has 160 milligrams per can of caffeine only. That is about 3 cups of coffee. About. But in one of those, we just added like 6 cubes of sugar compared to the tea.
And is that, how many servings are in it, in that can? Is that just one serving or 2?
They're claiming it's 1 can.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a lot.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew, I drank this a few times as a kid. So Mountain Dew has 72 milligrams of caffeine per container, and this had 100 and something. So this obviously is just about the sugar getting in your system more than the caffeine. Second ingredient on this is high fructose corn syrup. We know that that's not healthy, and look at all that, 3 layers deep there. Okay, my favorite childhood soda as a kid was either Fanta or Crush Orange. Anybody want to guess how much sugar is in this one?
76.
A lot? 45.
How much sugar do you think's in here? He was closest. 72 grams of sugar
Oh my God. In that bottle?
in this bottle. 71 of those. 71 of those are added sugar.
That's insane.
They put 71 grams of sugar in
And
orange
then
syrup.
added sugar on top of that.
That is the added
that
sugar.
is added
71 is the added sugar.
18 cubes in his bag.
That's for the whole bottle.
That's insane.
Grape
That's
Crush
how much
was even
sugar.
sweeter than that.
Probably.
Right. But I used to drink in high school 32-ounce soda a day.
Wow.
So it's 3 times as much sugar as that right there. It's no wonder I weighed as much as I did. So instead of picking up one of these with added aspartames and sugars and things, stick to your waters, electrolytes. If you want to sweeten your tea or coffee, honey or agave are really good options. Yes, they're sugar. Yes, you have to earn them. You have to burn them. Got to get some cardio. But your body can process natural sugars of this nature better than cane sugar or man-made products. Yes, I still drink frou-frou coffee at a coffee stand, but it's with honey. I don't add all those flavors. I don't add sugar-free flavors. Aspartame gives me migraines. It really does interfere with your body process a lot. So you should not have aspartame in your diet. But you want to go farm honey. You don't want to go buy generic clover honey at a store. Not only is it a chance that you're not getting real honey, but they're processed. They're not clean. They don't have all the, or I mean, they're too clean and they don't contain all the bits and pieces from the honeycomb that help you with allergies and things that are actually pretty good for you. So try to go with something natural for sweetener. If you're going to add sweeteners to any of your drinks, because you are human, you're going to do it. And then for energy drinks, Kayla and I are actually on the same page. We found this Alani Nu product. This is a supplement company, not just for energy drinks. They offer vitamins, proteins, electrolytes, pre-workout. You can find them at the Super Supplement store in Coeur d'Alene if you're interested in looking into it more. Do your research. They have really good products here too. I have a really sensitive digestive tract, so I just don't take a lot of vitamins. They usually upset me. But if I am looking for a little boost, I stick with the Alani Nu. It's really clean. It's full of B vitamins. There's a little bit of sucralose in these. So, again, you'll have to earn it. You can't just drink them. You have to work out. You have to burn some carbs to have these still. But there's 10 calories in this whole can. There's no added sugar. They use the sucralose instead for a small sweetener. All your B vitamins, potassium, calcium. So these are a much better option than if you were to go mainstream energy drinks. And I don't get jitters. I don't crash.
How are they price-wise?
If you can find them on sale, or buy them in the case of 12, like find that at like Fred Meyer or Super Supplements, they're about $2 a can, which is cheaper than these ones.
Than the other ones.
Still too. I think the most I've ever paid for one is like $2.75 a can when they're not on sale. So
How much caffeine's in them?
I don't even remember. See, I don't count my caffeine because it doesn't affect me. I think this is just a vitamin one. Oh, like 200 milligrams caffeine. So this would be 4 cups of coffee.
Not bad.
So if you're not used to caffeine, take it easy.
Is that servings for one or?
Yeah, for the whole can. So, and then these are smaller than some of those monsters and other things, so you won't get as much. Some people get bloat. If you're drinking less carbonation, you get less bloat. So, okay. Yeah. You guys have questions?
What about Splenda?
Splenda is aspartame. Splenda is this is Splenda.
Alright.
So if you're going to a coffee stand or somewhere, say you're getting a Zip Fizz and you're using sugar-free flavors because it sounds healthier, because Zip Fizz is good for you. It's your B vitamins. It's green caffeine, so the coffee beans aren't roasted. Oh, sorry. I don't want to be on your camera, silly. So if you're asking for those sugar-free flavors, you're getting Splenda. It says it right on the sugar-free bottles by Tarani that they use Splenda, which is aspartame, which is, you're not going to make progress if you're drinking those. There's very few coffee flavors out there that I've found so far that are actually made from erythritol or allulose. Those are a net zero sweetener. And you can buy those, but I don't think coffee stands actually carry those for flavors. So, yeah.
So you're almost better off, if you're gonna do one or the other, just to drink the real shit than going to the
Yes,
diet
if
one
you
thing.
are going to drink sugar, cane sugar is the better choice than aspartame or Splenda, because it's just not processed, not chemical.
And
Yes,
then
it's still very
raw brown
addictive.
sugar over white sugar is even a little bit better.
Yeah, getting that.
So that's what I was gonna ask.
Sugar
What's the
cane in the raw.
difference? What's the benefit of raw sugar, raw brown over?
Just easier digestively for your system. I mean, it's still just sugar, but it's not processed. So.
What about monk fruit?
Monk fruit. Monk fruit is a really good sugar replacement, actually. Yeah, that's a
So
0
use
calorie
that for
sweetener. It doesn't
coffees and
react.
stuff.
Yep. Yep. So.
Is the Crystal Light, is that aspartame too?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Crystal Lights are actually not a good alternative.
About Neos.
Mio, I haven't read the labels on Mio actually, because I don't drink them.
So these are all time.
Yeah, just look for aspartame or Splenda sweeteners.
You can also use, it's really good, is lemon.
Oh,
Cucumber
yeah.
in your water.
The whole
So-
infusion thing you're telling me?
Yeah, when I'm up at work, instead of, if I don't want to open my stash, because I save these, I muddle fruit. I just take lemons, limes, and just smash them in the bottom of the cup, ice, and club soda. Because then you're getting that soda-ish, refreshing feeling, but without any sugar.
Do that and then freeze it, make ice cubes, and then you put ice cubes in your water.
Infused ice cubes, there you go. Up here we also put up some informational things for you to read at your leisure, talking about all the different sugar sources that there are. Kind of an idea of what to limit yourself to daily. Kayla put this all together for us. Such a sweet lady.
Her kids are sick, otherwise she'd be here.
Yeah, and then she explains aspartame here for you. It's really just not good. So, and then the side effects of aspartame. It's a long list. It's not good for you. So,
I mean,
yeah.
it's hard to find like real sugar and stuff. Like
It is.
Like if I can't get to the farmer's market and I wanna buy jelly for the kids, I have to look at 6 different types of jelly to find one that just has sugar.
Right, and not high fructose corn
Yeah,
syrup
why
is the
don't you
second
make
and
your own?
first ingredients.
That's just if I'm in a bind, Gina.
I can't remember the
Have
brand,
Martha Stewart in there, like.
Either she-
but
canning.
if you look for the blue tubs, I don't remember the name, but the blue tub is a natural jelly or jam. So.
I found that the
Isn't that like nature's preserve or something?
Something, yeah, the little blue plastic jugs. Those are really good.
cravings when you drink aspartame if you're dieting, and then it makes your cravings just terrible.
Yeah, and the aspartame is as harder to kick than regular sugar.
It's almost better to switch to regular soda if you're trying to quit,
And then quit.
And then quit, 'cause
Yeah.
I heard aspartame, it's like headaches, like.
Yeah, the migraines, they're
shakes.
disgusting. Yep.
I heard it's bad.
I also heard them say like, you know, if you eat a little piece of candy that, because you get like the endorphins and all that from the sugar, that you end up eating twice as much the next time because that first bite.
It triggers the happy
Yeah,
drug in
so
your
then
brain
you
to
have
be like,
double the amount
Yep.
to get that same feeling again.
Right.
So then you don't overeat on junk food.
mm-hmm.
I mean, and just brewing iced tea, because iced tea has natural caffeine,
Yes.
that helps you get off soda too, and it replaces the caffeine, so your joints aren't like crashing right off the soda. You
Right.
can do iced tea.
Yeah, to wean yourself from the caffeine is important too, because that'll cause withdrawal symptoms just like this and all the other.
And I found a
Drugs
trick
out there.
for me to drink more water is that I set a goal every day that I drink 4 32-ounce bottles of water a day before I treat myself to anything else that has flavor in it. So I drink water all day long, and then when I get home at night, I might have an iced tea or a flavored fuzzy water or something like that. So that, but if I don't drink my water all day, then I don't treat myself to
Mhm.
something later.
Oh yeah, and the market on flavored sparkling waters is huge right now. There's so many different flavors and types that you can get, so you get that carbonated refreshment without sugar.
Find us one that doesn't have that bitter taste, because I know with those I struggle with it just being bitter.
Yeah, these guys just came out with one. I haven't bought any yet, but I am going to try it to see how it is.
Are those bitter, or do those have more? of
No,
this?
these are a sweetened drink, right? They're meant to mimic your energy drinks, just like that, but with the B vitamins and stuff. So they do taste sweet, but they're not with all that sugar.
You can always get a soda machine and make your own.
Soda stream, there you go.
Valentine's.
Anything else? Oh, and Gina brought cookies that are laden with sugar, watch out.
It's a trick.
Oh, they feel so light though.
I know, right?
All right, cool. So takeaways: read the labels and drink more water.
Yes, this right here, this is free.
With drinking
This doesn't
water, I
impact
have
your
a question
calories.
though. Like, if you, like, in the mornings I'll drink like 24, and by the time I got home, I like slammed down my last like 75 ounces at
Mhm.
dinner. Does it really matter on how you spread your water
Actually,
out?
it does. That's a great question. The faster you drink the water, the faster it goes through your body without absorption. So,
Is that good or
to
bad?
fight dehydration, you want to sip all day.
Yeah.
You want to be
Drink something
sipping
else,
all
like
day.
every
You want a
couple hours.
constant, slow, steady intake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you sit there and just slam a bunch of water, you're probably in the restroom
Yeah.
within a half hour because it
Oh, that's
literally
right,
just
about 5 or 6
flushes
times a
right
night.
through.
I'm
Yes.
sure Dave's tired of having
Yes.
a toilet paper on.
Yeah. So the key to hydration is just sip all day.
Weekly run, huh?
I didn't think that through.
But I'm glad you asked. Yeah, it is important to time your water and sip all day long to avoid flushing where you're not absorbing and you're not helping get rid of fat through water. So you have to sip all day.
I just thought if you got the 100 in at the end of the day, you're good. It didn't matter how.
No, the same concept when you're doing workouts, I say go get some water every 10 minutes. Same concept.
Yeah, at the end of every
That's not just me
little
giving you a
group,
break. That's a real thing.
we're encouraging you to get water. Yeah.
So room temperature water better than cold water?
Yes.
Well,
It
I
absorbs
heard
faster.
somebody say that drinking cold water, your body has to work harder to warm that water up, to digest it.
Right. But room temperature water all day is better for the hydration process.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I have heard that too for like weight loss, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true.
Drink whatever temperature water you want.
I
Right.
don't drink cold water.
That's what it comes down
H2O
to.
water.
Whatever your body is craving for water, because sometimes I have to have ice water to satisfy whatever my body's needing, and sometimes it's just
Guilty.
room temp or hot. So yeah.
I do drink a glass of water before I have
Anything else?
Someone's supposed to stick on the bottom of your water bottle. It says, go and get it.
All right, cool. Thank you.